Hi guys! Today we're gonna cover a possible Ukrainian subtree in the European tech tree that could be added to World of Tanks Blitz. Let's roll out! We're gonna start with the fact that the last video on this topic was back in 2023 on my Ukrainian channel, in which I did a mention of it at the moment when project was in its early days and didn't have proper stat and tanks. And today I'd like to share how much progress players and YouTubers from both the World of Tanks and the Blitz communities have made with this project over the past year. A lot of work has been done and it deserves recognition. Firstly, I want to thank a dedicated player and subscriber, Nightfox, who started this project in the first place, and with his group called UKRTM. They created Ukrainian fan text subtree. Currently, Ukrainian tree is being actively promoted in the World of Tanks by one prominent Ukrainian blogger, and according to him, the developers have already seen this Ukrainian fan tree and think it's a nice idea. While they said that it haven't been planned to implement it yet, they see it as a possibility for the future. And this is a significant step forward to introducing the Ukrainian tree into the game. And there's also worth to mention that some skeptics continue to say that implementation of this tree won't ever be possible. But they are forgetting that Italian tree also were initially fan-made suggestions by players who proposed that to the developers. And thanks to these dedicated players and bloggers, we now have the Progetto 65 and Rinoceronte in both World of Tanks and Wot Blitz. So the contributions of passionate community members can indeed lead to official game content. So let's start begin and look at this tree closely. Currently, we have the following proposed branches for Blitz. That is containing tanks from both history and alternate history. And right now you can see the full subtree on your screens. It looks pretty impressive and I can't even imagine how much effort was put into it. The first tier 10 in the tree features the unique looking 822 as that has quite strong 183mm gun and a good mobility of 45 km/h. But the cardboard armor, in general, it would be quite interesting alternative to 183, but instead of the vehicles prior to it having painful gameplay, which is contradict tier 10 itself. Branch of 822 as generally will have similar play style, slowly losing more armor as you go to higher tiers. Branch itself starts from the tier 5 Italian TD Semovente. Next in the medium tank tree featuring the T55AM and Object Force 32 T64, they both quite mobile machines with good guns and some armor. Their branches consist from vehicles that you already seen in the World of Tanks or Blitz. So mostly there's nothing to end. The branch starts from Polish tier 510 DS, PZI and ZH. And lastly the heavy tank branches. First tier 10 includes the T11M. This tank is relatively quick and has a strong turret with 290mm for the front, 280 for sides and 100mm in the back. For the hull, armor is gonna feature only 100, equipped with a 140mm gun with both APCR for gold and regular shells, and instead of regular choice between improved optics and Camo, net, there's gonna be choice between improved suspension and new one called tire engine. That gonna boost turret rotation speed on 25% we equipped. In the gameplay, it would be similar to WZ114 with Z113. Tier 9 has D11, the 10 has 125mm gun, lower amount of armor with no space 1. On tier 8 they are sitting T7 built on base of the Object 432 with a bit more of frontal armor. From this tank the new module will be firstly available. Tier 7 has an interesting tank called VTK, which is a heavier version of T-34 with 422mm gun and round upper plate. Tier 6 has UT-90, which is similar to 30 TP but with 11 shaped turret. And the second and last branch in this tree would be the UT-60 Alexandrova. It has a 153mm gun and strong frontal vent hull armor, featuring 100 front hull and 348mm front turret with M200mm for hull and turret sides. Designed to be self-propelled pillbox, tank has an improved version of the BL-10, similar to that of ISU 152. In Blitz, this tank would resemble a more heavier alternative to 60 TP. And with that, we've covered not only branches but even technical characteristics, making this a complete review of the Ukrainian sub-tree. So, what you do think? Do you want to have Ukrainian sub-tree as a part of European tree in the Blitz? Which tanks do you like the most? If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave feedback in the comments and share the video with your fellows. In my opinion, without active engagement and commenting on posts and videos, expressing our desire to see the Ukrainian sub-tree in the game, we won't get very far. So let's all actively promote this idea by commenting in different places about it and making our voices heard in order to see it implemented in the game. I can't describe with words how much I thankful for all the hard work people had put into development of this idea for the Ukrainian sub-tree over the past year. I wish everyone inspiration and patience. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for new videos. See you soon.